Launch the ReportWorks program by clicking on the icon labeled Report within the upper right corner of the main RockWorks menu. Select the File Page Setup option. Click on the Select and Set button. Change the orientation to Landscape. Note that the options and page dimensions that you see are dependent upon the type of printer or plotter that is connected to your computer. Click OK to return to the Page Setup window. Click OK to return to the main ReportWorks window. We will now combine a log profile with a profile location map. Select the Tools RockPlot RW2D option. Draw a rectangular area on the blank page by clicking and holding the mouse cursor in the upper left corner of the page and dragging down and to the right to define the area for the diagram. The RockPlot Options dialog will appear when you release the mouse button. Click the Open File button. Browse for the file named projectedsection.rw2d that was created within exercise 2.4. If you don't have this file, choose the rept_section.rw2d file. The Embed option will copy the contents of the RW2D file into the ReportWorks file. The Link option will load the external RW2D file when the ReportWorks file is displayed. This means that the ReportWorks output will always change if the linked file is changed, but you must include the linked file if you send the report to someone else.
Choose the best fit or equal option for the scaling. This tells ReportWorks to keep the horizontal profile distance and vertical or profile elevation scales equal. The scales are displayed in the Current View section on the right. Click on the Outline tab at the top of the menu. Set the style to None. Click on the Fill or Background tab at the top of the menu. Select the Stock Fills option and set the style to None. Click the Apply button. The R2D file will now be displayed within the main ReportWorks work area. Click on the Close button within the RockPlot Options dialog. You can now move, stretch, or compress the profile to the desired location within the page. We will now insert a small map that shows the position of the profile within the study area. Click on the RockPlot 2D button or select the Tools RockPlot RW2D option. Draw a rectangle for the area in which the diagram will be placed. Click the Open File button. Select the ProfilePlan.rw2d file that we created within exercise 2.4. If you don't have this file, then select the rept_map.rw2d file instead. The profile location map will now appear within the designated area. We'll use the same settings that were used for the profile, so click on the Close button within the RockPlot Options dialog. You can now move, resize, and annotate the index map and the profile. Select the File Save option. Save the report as report.rwrpt. The file name extension rwrpt is specific to the ReportWorks program. We will now append another ReportWorks file that contains a company logo. Select the File Append option. Select the file titled rept_legend.rwrpt. Notice that the Layers group now includes Layer 1 and Legend. When you select a layer, only items within that selected layer will be editable. With this in mind, drag the items around the work area and experiment with some of the other features such as the text option to produce an acceptable report. When you are finished, click on the File Save option to update the report.rwrpt file. The ability to append other files provides a way to create corporate templates that can be easily used to embellish your composite diagram. Finally, Click on the File Export option and notice that the ReportWorks diagrams may be exported as BMPs, JPEGs, PNGs, and PDFs.